And we're back. After some mad interrogation skills by Candace, taught by Sino, we and Dia tracked down those three rapscallions at Caravan Ribat, and they lured us into a trap. But little did they know it was Dia who was 2 steps ahead of them. We kicked their asses, we stomped mud holes, walked it dry.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
We brought them to the village, and this lady right here, Candace, interrogated all of them, and in the end, they were crying, whimpering, pissing, and moaning, and Sino went on and gave them a punch. Sino, just want to say, as your Archon, look here, Sino. As your Archon, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of giving you a vision. So, let's continue. Let's stop with the nonsense. And let's continue to Act 4. So, what's about to come right now? I saw something about cries at the Elazar hospital? Okay. I'll hate him.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Woo!
Typical. Vintage. I'll hate him.
Where did you come from?
He was already there.
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
Yeah, you're reading casually a book. And you were silent, as usual, Mr. Grand Scribe of the Academia.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Yeah, where have you been, man? And he ignores us.
Hey, what's with the silence?
Yeah, what's
You
up?
never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Ooh, oh.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, I won't stop you.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing.
Nothing for Alhaiten?
There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
He's unpredictable.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate.
So, Mr. Grand Scribe, what you've been doing in the village?
Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
Exactly. Why with the silence again, Alhaiten?
Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Who?
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
I got a hand to Sino. That's true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
You talk the talk, but you won't walk the walk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Okay.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
Me neither.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts.
Yeah, he indeed make a point.
Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Okay, mister. I'm doing things solo because I'm a badass. What you found?
Huh? Right here in the village?
What you found?
Correct.
What did you learn?
Yeah, what did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing?
I don't have an answer.
In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
Maybe not.
You mean some of them lied to us?
It's possible.
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what Gandis said? Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them.
Okay.
By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info for someone from someone we've already spoken to? That is what you're saying, Mr. Rant Scribe?
Glad you're following along.
Okay. Enlighten us, Mr. Alhaton.
Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived.
Okay, this lady?
The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Mm-hmm.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Oh, no wonder she had that reaction. No wonder. She was surprised.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
Okay, you have a point. Let's continue.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
So Alhaton kind of found the flaws on Shawnee's testimony.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
But how she know that?
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
To protect herself.
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
Maybe she wanted to protect herself.
I'll pass on this one.
Let this for us, Sino. Don't worry.
You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
Good to hear.
We're on it.
We're on it. Don't worry. Cry from the Elazar Hospital. Look for the person mentioned by Alhaton. Elazar Hospital? What do you mean, Elazar Hospital? Knock on door.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Yeah. Talk with us, Shawnee.
Mr. Alhatham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Think how?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want.
Okay.
Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
Maybe.
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. Hi, Miss Shawnee.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
I'm listening.
Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No,
Why's that?
because it will only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations.
Don't worry.
Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this.
Why? Those people who are with the scholars are so bad?
Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
I don't know. I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
We go from nation to nation, helping people.
But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in.
That is true.
We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
We want to help everyone.
I want to trust you.
But
My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
we need more information, Miss Shawnee. Do you know about those people that are taking the Mad Scholars?
Hatham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
Perfectly understandable.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru.
Shawnee.
Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Oh, that's so harsh.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Maybe.
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
But why?
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace.
I understand you, Miss Shawnee.
And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
So what happened to them?
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
We will.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham.
Okay.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
Crying sounds. Huh.
There are ghosts?
No, they're not ghosts. But crying.
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion.
So it's not a ghost.
It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night.
So, what kind of nonsense we're dealing?
But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds were coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
Old hospital? Don't tell me.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out that hospital.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. We have no time to lose. Let's go to the Elazar hospital. It's right over here in Dar al-Shifa. So, where is this Elazar hospital that everyone's been talking about? Dar al-Shifa. Lifeless Dar al-Shifa. What? What the hell is going on?
Solidify!
Shine down! Access denied!
Take that!
How heartless.
I'll take
Slow
my
poke. It's just a slow poke.
Perhaps whoever left these behind
Okay.
was also fulfilling a contract.
It seems like I have to invoke Kale.
I'll ensure your safety.
We will ensure your safety, Kale.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape, and there's sand everywhere.
It looks like more than
Empty
a
and
ghost.
forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
It looks more like a ghost town. What the hell? Is this spooky?
We're way behind schedule.
This is really spooky.
Next on.
Monsters, watch out!
Okay. We talked. We have to defeat them. No worries. The same old monsters that we defeat all the time.
Try this on the side. Go, Barbara, go!
Stabilize!
Oh, big reinforcement,
No touching.
but nothing out of the usual. Okay. Okay, big fella.
Solidify!
Born of
Calm
icy
down.
frost.
Calm down, big fella. Good.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that.
I mean, you were expecting like collab with Resident Evil or something like that. What is it, all Hayton?
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Okay. It looks like we didn't need Kali after all. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Let's go in and take a look.
You carefully search the abandoned hospital. Nothing but ghost town.
Hey, I'll hate them. We haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Something is must be hiding.
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then,
Okay. Okay, Mr. O'Hagan.
I'm taking a break.
Oh, you're going back to reading.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
Yeah. He's a geek. After all, he's the scribe. I'm not surprised.
What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Paimon, didn't everyone told you that it's not so polite to read beyond the shoulders of other people?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion.
Paimon,
in
you
contrast
don't know
with an
Jack.
object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences,
You don't know
every
Jack.
entity
This is so
displays
five-head
the tendency
thing.
to follow its natural trajectory?
Paimon, you don't know Jack. I'm with Ether on that. Face palming.
So, you got that?
I don't think so.
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
Yeah. I think Alhaiten did that for Paimon. Just go
How is
away.
he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't cute you to read a book once in a while either.
Hey, Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already.
But, you know, a book, once in a while, it's not bad for you to read.
And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Okay. I surrender. Paimon, you're the best. And nighttime comes. Ooh.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
What? I heard that.
Huh? What was that sound?
I'm hearing.
There it is.
There it is. Right on cue.
It's coming from that direction.
We must follow Alhaiten.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
Maybe it's because it's down that log.
It's from below.
That's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Paimon, we can take the wood, open the door, and we can go down.
Something is off about the interior here.
Okay. Oh, a trapdoor. What the What? What the hell is this? What is this sci-fi bullshit?
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one.
What the hell the sages are doing here?
Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Okie dokie. We have to see the monuments, the elemental monuments on the area.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
What the hell?
No touching.
Ah. Protected by meat and fowl. We're good. Now, this one, I believe so, is the second one. Kale? Please, Kale. Don't cringe on me. 2 to go. Two down, 1 to go. I believe this is the third one.
Gather!
Ah. Bunch of weak sauce. The dino mushroom. Okay, more mushrooms. Easy peasy. Let's go to the lower level of the hospital. Kale, I think for now you should rest. because this,
Stay close and you will live.
I think this will be a harsh one. But we will go to the lower level of the hospital on next part. See you then.